Hello, everybody. I'm Mike,
And I'm Maria.
and welcome to TalkAlley. So, happy Sunday, Maria, and of course,
Of
happy
course.
Sunday to all the listeners and viewers, everybody. And thank you for tuning in to TalkAlley. Yes,
Yes, and we are back.
yes. So, we had a
Yeah.
long break, right?
Yes, we had a long break, Mike. A
Yes.
really, really long one.
So, now that we are back, what was the highlight of your vacation, Maria?
Oh, well, Mike, it was really fun. The very first thing I did when I went back in the Philippines is went to Buscalan.
Yes,
You know what's in Buscalan, Mike?
yes, the famous
Apo Wangod.
Apo
Yeah,
Wangod,
Apo
yes.
Maria Wangod Ogay. She was born, she's the oldest tattooist in the world at
Mhm.
106 years old. Amazing. And I got a tattoo from her, as you can see there. Yes, that was the highlight of my trip. It was amazing. A 12-hour drive trip. It was, I'm telling you guys, it wasn't easy, but you have to really have the courage to go there. So I was
After how
asking
many
her
years?
to take it gently. It was so
Yes,
painful.
as you can see, this is the very traditional
Yeah.
craft of tattooing. Yeah,
Yeah,
tattooing.
it was described as the
Very
last and
serious.
oldest Mambabat, traditional Kalinga tattooist, and is part of the Butbut people of the larger Kalinga ethnic group.
Yes.
The symbols in the tattoos are the tribe's warriors who go as far as killing their opponents to defend their communities. In their view, the tattoo stands for bravery and courage.
Okay. So
But of course, in my trip, I also would like to thank the guides, the tour guides that brought me there.
mm,
Mateo Dorico Untong, who cooked our amazing dishes. Iko Campita, our very patient and disciplined driver. And of course, Raymond Di Maunahan, who made sure that everyone was well taken care of. So I went to join a joiners group.
yes.
I was a solo traveler, so I just paid and hired a what do you call this?
It's like a tour
A
guide.
tour guide, yeah,
Yes.
to bring me there. So it was amazing. Thank you very much, guys, for taking care of me.
Okay. So I would like to thank everyone again
Excuse
for
me.
your patience and of course for joining us today on our 115th episode. Yes.
Yes, Mike, it's summertime. What's the temperature today?
Yes, today's temperature is a bit lower than they have been several days ago. In the news, we have news, not the best news, even bad news about South Europe being in a heat
Heat
wave.
wave.
Yes.
Yeah.
So very famous monuments like the Acropolis in Athens is being
Mm-hmm.
closed down because it's too hot and people just fall like flies. Sadly.
Oh no.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
so sad.
Okay.
And
So yeah, well, before I answer, yeah, these things.
yeah.
Yes, we
Um
also went to Aschaffenburg, right?
yes. We
So
were a bit lucky because we had a bit of a rain shower. It wasn't
yes,
that hot. It was
yes,
cloudy. So
mostly
thank
cloudy.
you
Yes,
for that lovely weather yesterday. And of course, Mike, people don't have to really worry. Although a bit you have to stay hydrated every time you go out.
yes,
Bring a bottle of water or
yes.
buy water. It's
Always have a
everywhere.
bottle of water in your
Yeah,
hand.
but Germany's health minister Karl Lauterbach has announced new information about how the government plans to protect citizens during summer heat waves. If all goes to plan, it will be implemented within the next few weeks of the summer.
Yes. So, but
Yes.
don't despair. What we also read in the news and also in the
Mm-hmm.
social media, the 10 euro ICE ticket, also
Uh-huh.
for the bullet train tickets, are coming out for the summer break for short distance travels, right?
Ooh,
Yes.
interesting. We
So
already have the 49 euro, and
yes.
now
Mm,
it's going to be easier for them because it's ICE.
yeah.
It's
So
faster.
so out of experience, we are using the 49 euro ticket. You can travel all over the country, all over Germany with this, and it has
Mm-hmm.
been really very smooth. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So
And so now,
yeah, it's going to be
but
an
before
exciting
we,
month.
yeah, we're very excited with our guest, of course. It's going to be an exciting month. Mike. And for collaborations and sponsorship, please drop us a message via our page or email us at talkalley.original@gmail.com. Mike, we are very excited to talk to our guest today.
Yes, but before we begin introducing our guest, Maria, this episode is, of course, supported by SMBC. Every single day, SM touches the lives of millions of people through its stores, malls, banks, hotels, and leisure facilities. So now Filipinos can live in style, comfort, and convenience with SM Development Corporation.
A quick dip just outside.
Grocery needs? Just a short stroll.
Coming home? Just a ride away.
Live closer to the things that matter to you. Premier living within reach at Light 2 Residences from SMDC.
So, for inquiries, please contact us here at TalkAlley by sending us a message. You may also email us at talkalley.original@gmail.com for more information. And if you have questions for our guests through this episode or even after, please write them in the comment section. And of course, you can now support our show by sending us stars. Also, please do follow our page. We also have an Instagram account, TikTok, YouTube channel, so you can watch more of the shows that you might have missed.
Yes.
So, our guest for today is, ladies and gentlemen, is holding a bachelor's degree in international hospitality management, majoring in culinary arts and kitchen operations. Her credentials and experience include cooking for five-star hotels in the Philippines, Dubai, and Munich for more than 10 years. She also competed and won in various national and international cooking competitions throughout her career. Currently, she is the chef and owner of Calidad Products UG and is currently building her commercial kitchen in Dingolfing. So I think Dingolfing, Bavaria, where she now resides with her husband and three kids. Welcome to Talk Alley, Chef Sarah Gidinsky. Hello, Sarah.
Hi,
Hi,
Sarah.
Mike. Hi, Mike. Hi,
Hello.
Maria. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, before we proceed to more serious questions, we do want to know how's the weather there in Munich? Same.
Um, it's a little cooler than the
Oh.
previous days. Actually, I think right now it's 21 and it's very
Mhm.
cloudy outside.
Yes.
But yeah, it's better than the last few days.
Few days. Yeah.
Okay, so
Definitely.
to make one thing straight, because I was reading a city I am not aware of, so it's I believe it's Sindelfingen, right?
Dingolfing.
Dingolfing. Ah, okay then.
Dingolfing.
That's
Oh,
really yeah,
really, I haven't heard of this. It's very nice.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
how would
yeah.
your family? Yes.
Yes, it's where the BMW is. The BMW factory
Okay.
is located. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Dingolfing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how would your family and friends describe you?
Mm. I think my family and my friends would describe me differently, and also with my
Okay.
friends, and also with
Mhm.
my friends. I think, depends on what time of my life I've met them. But I think the
Mhm.
common denominator would be that I'm headstrong. I do what I want. um, and when I'm passionate in what I do it. And I think I'm a kind of person that is what you see is what you get. So basically, yeah, that.
Sarah, how long have you been living in Germany?
We've been living in Germany since 2017.
Oh, not that long, but
Yes,
very
not that long.
accomplished. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, yeah.
So, what do you enjoy doing in Germany as a hobby?
Mm. Well, the past 4 years, I've had my kids, so I basically what is a hobby, but I think I still I still enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my passions in life. I really enjoy it. It's my stress reliever, and yeah, lately there's no hobbies, or no time to do any hobbies. really.
I know.
Okay.
I so
Okay.
can relate to you.
Okay.
What is a hobby? It's really funny.
What is
That's
hobby?
true.
Exactly.
I try my best. I try my best to balance everything. So anyway, what was surprising for you when you moved to Europe in terms of culture and traditions?
Hmm. Surprising. It's surprisingly very open, honestly.
Mhm.
When
In
I
terms
first moved,
of
in terms of like other cultures, but well, I lived in Munich the first time we moved here. So me and my husband, we were living in Munich for around 2 years without children,
Mhm.
and I think in the area where we were living is very open because prior to living to Germany, I lived in Dubai. I grew up in Saudi Arabia. I lived in the U.S. for 4 years
Mhm.
before I started culinary, and so yeah, it's surprisingly um, open to foreigners, at least in my perspective and in my experience.
yes.
Okay.
Same because especially in our workplace, it's international. So yeah, there's actually no need for most of the employees there to even speak German because they
That's
speak
correct.
the
Yes.
English in my workplace. So yeah, it's very open and they're very fun to be around actually.
Yes.
So
So now, Sarah, living in another country must be different or perhaps difficult for your initial for your
initially,
initially. So, what are the three things that you found most difficult? Yeah, but before we answer these questions, let's take a short break for a sponsor. Our sponsor. So okay.
back to our hanging question, Mike.
Yes. So yes, Sarah. What are the three things that you found most difficult?
I think everyone can relate to language is the first
Yes.
difficult one. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first one. Second is homesickness, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I miss my
Yes.
parents. I miss my siblings. And everything that's familiar. When you
Mm.
move to a different country, you leave all of those behind, and you
Yeah.
start anew. You start anew, especially if you've never been to a country or to a place before. Then you'll gain memories and stuff. And what else? I think the dealing with the people around, because every
Mm.
country has a different culture per se. So you have to get used to the frankness of the Germans. You can't just say hello in the street, things like that. So those are the things that I think, well, not difficult, but let's say it's different. It's a little bit,
Yes.
you have to adjust to those things a little bit.
Correct. Speaking of frankness, let's be frank. If you can give
Yes.
us a toxic Filipino culture that you can live without, what would it be?
Mm. Ang taba mo na.
Those comments, unnecessary comments.
Yes,
Exactly.
the comments with your physical appearance is one. Is that's like your hair so long already, cut your hair, or why you feel so tired. Yeah, I can live without that. Definitely.
Yeah, me too. That's why, I try to keep my circle a little bit smaller.
It's good
Yeah,
for the
I
heart.
was very friendly, but sometimes too familiarity, it's not for the Filipino culture, it's just too much sometimes. I just can't handle everything.
Yes,
But
yes,
yeah, I'm
that's true.
open to some conversations as well.
Yes. So migration can be hard. Where did you find strength in difficult times?
Yes.
If
Um,
there
Most of all, my husband. My husband is one of the
Mm.
pillars in my life. He's my rock. Basically, you know, I can basically, how do I say it? I cannot do all the things that I'm doing right now without the support of my husband. Because frankly, we are both expats here in Germany. So my
Mm.
husband is
Oh,
also not
really?
German. Yes, yes, he's from
Oh,
Canada.
Okay.
okay.
So we don't have
Okay.
family here. We don't have that sibling support or anything that other people
Hmm.
might have here. Like even if it's just
Hmm.
half the family. So
Hmm.
yeah, he's been my rock, and yeah, basically that's where I get my strength from, instead of my aside from my kids, of course.
Okay.
And speaking of your kids,
Yes.
we have a photo of their kids. Mike, could you,
Yes.
if you mind? Yes.
Ta-da!
How they're triplets.
Yes.
Oh my God. I mean,
You're so
how?
lucky.
Wow. They're beautiful triplets.
Yes.
They're
Thank
all,
you so much.
yeah.
Sunshines.
How
Thank
old are
you.
they now?
Now they are 4.5. So
And
this
so
photo
they're
is a
running
little bit.
around, creating small chaos in the house. How do you handle it?
Um, I honestly don't know. I just had to, I just go about it day by day,
Yes.
Yeah.
hour by hour, incident by incident. So I just solve problems as it comes. I don't
Mhm.
normally, like with my kids, I always think of it's a phase. These are kids, they're growing. What they might be doing today, they might not do tomorrow. So I just,
Mhm.
keep my patience and say, you know what, it's a stage. And, after this is all gone, maybe I'll miss it, maybe I won't, but I'm trying to enjoy, each moment with them.
That's right.
Okay.
So how you're a chef of your
Yes.
own business. We also have a poster of the Calidad food poster. Yes, this is your Calidad Foods. You're a
Yes.
chef, the owner as well, and you have triplets. How do you
Uh,
balance, everything, work-life balance? How do you do it? Some tips for the mommies out there.
I think my main tip is do what works for you.
Mhm.
There's no blueprint in how it's right to do things. Whatever works for you, whether you wake up in the morning and do everything in the morning, or after
Mhm.
the kids go to bed you do your chores, or
Mm.
so I think you have to have that balance with your household. Check on your spouse, how much energy you have, both of you, and tackle everything together.
Mhm.
And as well as, of course, you have to also have the grace, for your children,
Mhm.
that there are times that you have to put down the things that you're doing and concentrate on them. And there's also times where you can call someone if you really need to concentrate on your job. So I
Mhm.
think it's a lot of different things at once.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So let's also talk about your project. You have an upcoming event.
Yes.
Let me flash this one up as well. Here. Tell us more about it.
Oh, okay. So on September 10th, we are gonna celebrate the Philippine Food and Culture Festival, which will be held in Munich. And this
Okay.
is basically, as I always would say, it's not your typical food festival. It has
Mhm.
also live music, and we
Hmm.
have cultural performances by various organizations. We have surprise guests as well. We'll have a raffle.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll have a raffle every hour on the hour. Like
Wow.
small prizes from from our sponsors, and small prizes
Mm.
from the shops of our vendors and stuff like that. And then we will also have a little mini exhibit that will
Uh-huh.
feature just little tidbits of who we are, a little bit of our history, because
Mm-hmm.
like I actually started this with a vision of putting the Filipino culture, Filipino food, and Filipino people in the front lines.
Yes.
I want to change the narrative of, if I had a dollar, every time someone asks me where I'm from, and I say from the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, and they would say like, "Oh, I've been to Bali, or I've been to Bangkok," and I'll be like, "Well, it's not really the same country." So I think the thing that's lacking is awareness of who we are, and
Yes.
I want to change that. I want to move our culture further, and attract non-Filipinos to these events, and
Mm-hmm.
see what we can offer, and hopefully one day we'll see, I don't know, Datu Puti in the Irika, or in the Lidl, or in the Aldi's,
Yes. Yeah.
That's right.
so
Why not? That's
right,
true.
so
That's true. Actually, Sarah, we're like-minded individuals. That's actually the goal of Talk Alley. That's why we started here, the show,
that's
two
great.
years ago. We also wanted to reach the whole of Europe, of course, and to showcase the talents of the Filipino people,
Mhm.
how hardworking they are, how creative they are, how competitive they are in the market as well. So that's why how we started the show. We
Yes.
wanted to make them see that there's more to what they think of the Filipino are only doing. So just like you.
Absolutely.
And now you're here on Talk Alley. You're being featured because we believe in what you are doing.
Thank you
Yes. So
so
also
much. It's a
Yes.
pleasure.
yes. So also for the listeners and viewers of the Philippine Food and Culture Festival, brought to you by Kalidad Foods. Can you please state again the venue and date and time? We will also be posting that later on social
As you can
media.
see also online, there's
Yes.
the prices for the tickets. And
Yes.
where can they get the tickets, Sarah?
Actually, we just went live this morning, 10:30 in the morning, and
Ooh.
there is a link in our Facebook page where they can
Okay.
purchase their tickets online. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Wonderful.
Okay. Good.
Okay, that's nice.
yes,
So they can purchase it online through the Facebook page of the Philippine Food and
Philippines,
Culture. Please do follow the
yes,
page, follow the link to purchase your ticket. And of course,
course,
speaking of
yes,
tickets,
yes, we'll also have tickets at the door if for instance, like they don't want to pay online, or
what is the
yeah.
capacity? You're foreseeing how many people coming to the place?
Well, the capacity of the location is from 800 to 1,000.
Oh,
So
okay.
we are hoping to sell out. I
Mm.
think the first 2 hours we've already sold 150 tickets. Actually, before I went
Only a
online. So
thousand? What if
yeah.
more? Because I remember like a few years back, Dean and I organized. We helped organize a TFC event in Frankfurt, and
Hmm.
more than 4,000 people came. We didn't even expect it.
Oh my
So
gosh.
like
Yes,
the
actually, I
movie festival, there are always more people coming in
that's
because
true.
one individual who has a ticket will bring three more or five more people.
Yes,
That's true.
and
That's
And
true.
we will continue advertising here. Also, we can see the Facebook page of Kalidad Foods.
so
Thank you
yeah.
so
Please
much.
like and share and subscribe and follow, please, to all listeners and viewers.
And it's a weekend, Mike, and you
Yes,
know how Filipinos miss Filipino food. And so, just a warning, Sarah, you might be expecting more than the 800 or
That's
1,000
true.
people that you're expecting.
yes.
So,
Yeah,
So
that's
we
true.
also
But
yes.
the capacity of the location is 1,000 at
yeah.
one time. So hopefully, if people come in early,
Yes.
Yes.
People
So
come
we
in
can
early
see
and
also
yeah.
here. You can also see here now 10th of September from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Villa Flora, Hansastraße
Yes.
44 at 80686 Munich.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So please do visit the page of Kalidat Foods on Facebook.
Yes. So, what's your favorite part of living abroad, Sarah?
I think the experiences. Not everyone has
Mm-hmm.
the luxury and the privilege to live in another country. I
Yeah.
think that's one of my favorite things is when you're in a certain country, you get the authenticity of that country, and you
Mm-hmm.
kind of soak it in, and it's an experience that no one can ever take away from you, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yes, especially Bavaria, because in Bavaria you have the Oktoberfest, which is called the Wiesn, and
Yes.
they have like their own tradition. They walk around with the Dirndl and the Latzhose, yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
and
Yes.
this is they have their own language also. If
Yes.
you
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That's
and
true.
yes,
It's cute.
and
Yeah.
we love Bavaria. We just been to
Yeah, we've just
Bavaria
been to Bavaria
yesterday to
actually.
Aschaffenburg.
Yeah.
It's the first town if you come from Hessen. It's
Hmm.
Aschaffenburg.
And we also stayed there for a while for vacation, for a short
Yes,
period.
we stayed in Bamberg. Bamberg is a nice city for the listeners and viewers. Bamberg is a nice visit to play.
And the other place where
Yes.
there's sky gliders.
The gliders.
Yeah. Skydiving, remember? We went there too. It's part of Bavaria.
That is Schwangau.
Schwangau. Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
Schwangau.
beautiful place.
This
I
is
love
where
it.
the princess castle is that everyone
Yes.
talks
Yes.
about. Yes.
So Sarah,
That's
what
true.
advice would you give to those who want to move to a new country?
My main advice is keep an open mind,
Mm.
always, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Not
Yes,
everyone has the
true.
privilege to do
Yeah.
that. So if you go to another country, just absorb it all. It's not bad to keep well, it's good to keep your own identity, but also it's good also to open up your doors to what you see and to experience it, because it's not there forever. And yeah, I think that's the best advice I can give.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. So, and Sarah, before we end our talk, we will ask you a few fun questions. These questions we ask to our guests for every episode.
Ooh,
Yeah,
now I'm
just
nervous.
FYI, yes, these questions they don't have anything to do with your work. So let's start.
Okay.
First question.
Okay, if you were a flavor,
Ooh,
what would you be and why? This would be hard because she's a chef, you know.
Yes. Oh.
But pick one flavor to describe yourself.
maybe umami.
Umami.
Oh,
That's a Japanese flavor, right?
okay.
Yes,
Is it?
it's umami is like succulence. It's a full flavor. So that's probably me. I'm umami.
Interesting.
Right. That's so nice. Okay.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
first, actually.
Umami. Yes.
We always get vanilla or
Yes,
chocolate or
strawberry.
strawberries, but
Yes.
umami is a
Yes,
first.
that's something new.
Yeah.
Of course.
One out of 100
Yes.
people, there's always someone
Didn't expect anything else.
unique. Okay.
Yes. So, if you have a superpower,
Ooh,
Sarah, what would it be?
I would love to read minds.
You.
I would
Women
love to
always
read.
answer that question with the same answer. We always want to know.
Because we're chismosa, we're chismosa. I want to know.
Right? We always want to know. We always want to read
Yes.
minds. Okay.
Yes.
So the
yes.
next question. If you were given a chance to speak to anyone living or dead, who would it be?
Ooh, I think my grandmother in my father's side. She
Yeah.
passed
Does she
away when
cook?
yes, she is one of my mentors when I was growing up, and she passed away when I was 16, unfortunately.
Oh, so sorry.
And most of her recipes I am still recreating to this day, and there is
Oh.
just that special Lola touch that
Oh
that
yeah,
that I
that
couldn't that I
flavor
couldn't
that
get.
you're trying to create. Yeah,
Tastes like home.
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah, it's just that taste of home that you can't explain, and it's missing always whenever I try
But
to
there's
create
comfort
very
whenever
special.
you have
Yes,
that taste, right? I know. I'm
absolutely.
missing my
Yes.
Lola's
So
recipes
so
as
yes,
well.
my
Yes.
Lola from my father's side.
Okay.
Okay.
So the final
Final
question.
question. If
If
you
yeah, Mike,
okay,
go.
if you were to describe your life in a song right now, what
Ooh.
song would it be? And you have to sing it.
Oh no!
Yay!
I know exactly
Everyone
what
did
it
it.
is. I know exactly what it is. It's
What is
"Work,
it?
Work, Work" by Rihanna.
So we want to hear it.
Oh my gosh. The thing is, that's why I picked it, because I can only understand work, 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 work. And then I don't understand anything else. That's it.
Okay,
That's
that's
why
good
I
enough.
chose
But you
that
get the
song.
idea. I
We
know.
get
Just
the
like
idea.
it's like 24
Yes,
hour work for
yes. I think
Sarah.
it's about work.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. Especially with the
So
triplets, her career,
Yes.
her
Event
event
managing.
managing.
Yes.
I'm sure I hope your husband's not complaining.
oh, he doesn't complain, but I think he's also, of course, we're just all people, and
Yeah, I
he's not one to complain. But whenever I can give back, like extra doing the dishes, or doing his tasks at home, if I can like throw the trash out, I will. And I know that sometimes he's overwhelmed, and so yeah, and I think the key is just be gentle to each other, be understanding of each other, that sometimes sometimes we struggle in ourselves, and then we forget everyone
yes.
else. But then
Mm,
if we have that understanding of, oh, he is struggling too, and he will think, oh, she is struggling too, then we will have a little bit less of, or we give a little bit of grace to our spouse. So I think that's
yes,
really important.
that's
Okay.
right.
I have to mention right now, my mouth is watering because I
Oh,
see this image here that because I was scrolling also while we are talking through the Kalida Foods page,
I have
and
to
I saw
excuse myself.
yes, and I saw this image here. It's
yes.
really delicious. You do also catering.
Yes, I do. I do catering
Okay.
as well. I've done birthdays and retirement and things like that. Normally,
Okay.
locally. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so around here, there are some a couple of people who've already asked for my services, and yeah.
Okay, so locally means Bavaria locally, or it's like really only in that Sindelfingen area.
Yes, Dingolfing area plus Munich. If
Okay,
it's big enough,
okay,
it's worth it to drive the 100 kilometers. So
Yes. My
okay.
apologies for getting up. This weather is really worse for my asthma. I've been coughing, every
oh
day,
yeah.
and
It's
it's
fine.
horrible. But I'm sure it's gonna be better soon.
Yes,
So
Anyway,
I hope
yeah.
so.
thank you very much, Sarah, for
Yes.
being with us, and thank you for your time.
Thank
I
you for
hope
having me.
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you. And we hope to collaborate with you soon. We'll keep in touch, Sarah.
Yes,
See you
yes,
soon.
please. See you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So
So
okay.
it's just, I relate with what Sarah is saying about, being in a relationship and work life balance and all that, because we're doing so many things as well. And it's really important that your partner understands everything that you do and support you in everything, actually, with eyes close shot, whatever your other half is doing, blindly support them, because it's really necessary to have someone there to back you up. It's really hard to be doing things or achieving things all by yourself. Of course, you want to celebrate life and your success with these people that you love. And it's important that you have a strong support system in your life. And of course, if you don't have a family, do choose your friends wisely. Friends who really support you, especially when you're having hard time, are the ones you should keep.
Yes,
Really,
that's
not
true.
not the friends that who's always partying with you or who's always shopping with you. Friends who's there when you're sad, when you're having a hard time with work, we're trying to figure out things for yourself, and who's just there to hold your hand. Those are the people that you should be with.
Yes.
Right, Mike?
Yes, correct. So also to our listeners and viewers, thank you for tuning in for
Yes,
this
thank you.
for this
Thank you for
week's
being with us
episode.
today. Yeah.
I would like for the last of this, but we will also be posting this on our social medias. I would like to bring to a close to you
Mm-hmm.
Kalidat Foods here again. Their Facebook page, just check it out.
Yes.
Facebook.com Kalidat.foods.
Yeah.
And also please
Of course,
check out
we
their
will be
Yes.
advertising this until until the event comes, and we will be supporting the event as well. So please do support and be there
Yes.
for the event.
Also, please check out kalidatfoods.com, their
Mhm.
website. Here you can reserve a ticket for the event on 10th of September
Mhm.
2023 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Villa Flora, Hansastraße 44 in München.
Mhm.
So, yes, thank you very much to everyone who listens and tuned in today, Sunday.
Yeah.
Have a great Sunday, the rest of it, and a good start in the next week. I'm Mike,
And I'm Maria.
and this is TalkAlley. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.